So will Donald Trump bring in the National Guard and other federal authorities to Chicago to control the violence? I think he will. But it's going to cause a major amount of trouble. It's different from D.C. because the federal government runs the District of Columbia, where Chicago is part of the state of Illinois. Illinois has authority, Springfield, over Chicago. But that'll work itself out in the courts. The right thing to do is to stop the murder in Chicago. Let me repeat. I'm the president. I do the right thing. You got to stop the mass killing. The people who run Chicago do not care about stopping the mass killing at all. That's Pritzker, the governor, and Johnson, the mayor. They are ideological people. They live in a bubble of progressive ideology. They are not problem solvers. Okay. So in the last 5 years in Chicago, nearly 4,000 human beings have been murdered. 84% of them black. 4,000. Okay. Now that alone in America, that should never, ever happen. Over this Labor Day weekend, ready for these stats? Okay. 61 people in Chicago were shot. 61. 9 dead, 52 injured. Any arrests for any of the 61 shootings? No, not one arrest. Nobody got arrested. Now this is, when you say, well, where are the police? The system to protect Chicagoans who are vulnerable has collapsed. There is no order in the poor neighborhoods of Chicago. None. And if you are a killer, you will get away with murder. There's a million reasons why. Police department is undermanned. The city council undermines punishment. It goes on and on and on and on. It's a lot. Same here in New York, where I am. Same in LA, San Francisco. It's all progressive stuff. But the fact remains that you have people being gunned down on a daily basis, and the politicians won't stop it. So who's going to stop it? So on July 23rd, 2020, 5 years ago, here's what I said. Go.
You stop it by moving in the National Guard. That's how you stop it. Now, you don't have to keep them there forever, but you reorganize your policing in those neighborhoods. And once the Guard is there, the people will feel protected and come forward, and maybe you get a coalition of religious people and civic people, and they put pressure. Everybody knows who these drug gangs are. It's like they don't know them. They know.
Okay, that was 5 years ago. Nothing was done. So because it was Biden. You know, Trump had a little window, but he chose not to do it. I discussed it with President Trump in his first term. Okay, he asked my opinion about it, and I gave it to him. There it was. And Biden couldn't care less. He didn't even, know anything. So, Trump deployed the National Guard in D.C., another chaotic mess. On August 11th, here's what happened. So far, about 1,500 arrests, okay? 156 illegal guns seized. Year-to-date comparisons since the National Guard went in, 40% drop in violent crime. 40%. 82% drop in carjackings. 11% drop in property crime. Even the progressive mayor of D.C., Muriel Bowser, says, hey, this has worked. The Washingtonians are more protected and feel safer. And it's the truth. Now, you won't hear the truth from the Washington Post or from and most of the television networks. No, they're not going to say that. They're going to say Trump's a fascist, he's a dictator, the same old garbage. Let's face it, the U.S. economy is under stress. National debt rising, trade war shaking the markets. And meanwhile, China is dumping the dollar and stockpiling gold. That's why I protected my savings with physical gold and silver through the only dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. And you can do this. Get precious metals delivered to your door or place in a tax-advantaged gold IRA. They'll even help you roll over your existing IRA or 401k, tax and penalty free. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of 5-star reviews, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, you can trust American Hartford Gold as I do. Please call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching. To view full episodes of the No Spin News anytime, sign up to become a BillO'Reilly.com premium or concierge member today.